Thursday evening, the docs report. Took a nap at 5:30. I got up, and I'm celebrating. I got the hedge done today. Oh, it was rough. Oh. And I got alerted to Tanzil. He's out there. Why is he doing... it's hard for me to listen to him, but if he's got Marcelo on over there at the Locks report, but somebody alerted me to something. I don't know if I even want to look at it. So I thought I'd put a stream together. Eagles are on Amazon Prime, and they came back. Oh, now the Giants are ahead, 20-17. So I got it. What I do is I get it, I watch it, I get the live feed, and then I got Philly 500. I'm watching him because he's more entertaining than the people calling the plays. So the Giants are now. We'll see what happens. Let's see, 6 people watching the comments. What do we got? Audio okay? I'm laughing at Mookie. I'm hitting the brandy. Yes. I haven't poured it yet. Here, let's pour it. There's the glass. Fundador. One advantage of Fundador, it's got a built-in spout. Here we go. Just a touch. Yeah, I'm celebrating. I got the hedge done. Acquired taste. How you doing? Mookie, we hitting the brandy. Mua. Well, where is a Mua? An interstellar object number 1. There it is, the Mua. NASA still hasn't released the pictures of it, but let's get this over with. Where's my Mua? Come on. Oh, I got to click that. Take that over there.
Almuamua.
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 Almuamua. That's right. Get rid of that. Come on. You know, StreamYard, they're giving support now to Safari, but I'm going to stay with Chrome. Well, why do I don't mind Chrome. I'll use Safari to go into my Apple accounts or PayPal, but okay. Punishing the bushes. I had to make a decision, and it was going to rain. Oh, by the way, the last time I streamed, as soon as I got off the air, and it wasn't forecast, and it wasn't on the radar, it just started coming down. It was a short one, but moderate, heavy, so it really good rain. And so I had to make a decision. I got up in the morning and said, I'm just not working out. I've had it. I'm not working out. So I got the hedger, and I went out there. This is like, it was already light, but it was in the 70s. The humidity was 96%. But it felt cool, but you still got that humidity, and it's hard to dissipate your body heat. So I got out there, and I just did the front and going around, and I thought, I got to get it done because I don't want to come back out here in the rain or after it's wet. And then it's even harder. And then there's a young guy, he's mowing the lawn, he's in one of those riders, he's coming right down the hedge line. I go, oh man, this is great, but I'm not done. So we stopped there, and I chatted with him, and I said, well, let me rake it out. I got to finish the back end here, and I'll rake it out, and that'd be great if you could come back and go over it. So he said, sure, and he did. It was fantastic. But I was just like, and then I have to get up to Wawa before they end the breakfast, and I'm looking at my Wi-Fi signal here, and it's not changing. And I rebooted the Xfinity thing, the modem, and I disconnected my home pods, and I turned the other one I turned off the Wi-Fi. So I don't know I hope it's okay. And I'm not even, the camera's not even on. So, acquired taste. Docs, every time you say, Nico Leonard, take a shot of brandy. No, I'm not. Pull a cork, I already have. GD, welcome. Tommy, non-alcoholic beer going forward. For you? Really? Okay, I'm not much of a beer drinker. Once in a while I get in the mood. I buy a six-pack, what do they call that one? The port ale thing. The High Life. I like it, a little citrusy. I don't really like the malt taste, but I'll buy a six-pack and I'll drink like one. Take me forever to finish. So anyway, I'm out on the hedge line, and I get it done. I spent like 2 hours, and then you got to do the cleanup, and then you have to pick it up. You know, you have to pick it up, break it up. So I thought, if I have and I go, well, and it's a workout because I got to hold that hedger up. And I thought, if I have a heart attack out here, they're going to say the gopher killed me. So I can't, but I made it. Got it done. The kid came down and did the edge of it. And it looks great. And I did find a vine, which is, this is a monster. I don't think, is it a Chinese sumac? It's not but it's one of the bad ones. So I found the source of it, but I had to clean it out around there because I tried to pull it out and it broke. So now I got to wait for the leaves to come out, and then I have to do the roundup right on the leaves. But it looks good. And then I came in here and I got up like at 10:30 up to Wawa, got a 16-ounce coffee. That was great. Come home. That coffee puts me to sleep. I come home and I'm like nodding off, but had breakfast. And then it just started pouring, moderate, heavy, but it was coming in waves. So it didn't really flood the golf course, but it was really coming down. Great day. And I thought, you know what? Let's do I don't even know what you're talking about, Tommy. Call on what? He went. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. And then Tanzil put up some locks report, and I was alerted to something he said. I don't even want to listen. I may have to go listen to it. Something about the docs report is treacherous. Well, how am I treacherous? Jason Dart. Oh, he is, man. Yeah, he's looking really good in Philly, but they come out cold on a Thursday. Now, I got to say one thing about J.J. Brown. I mean, he's a fantastic character. I mean, from what I see, and a tremendous athlete. But come on, he pouts, right? If you don't throw him the ball, he pouts, right? I mean, it's a team game, and I don't know. But I'm rooting for him. But if they loses to the Giants, it's terrible. Now that's an interesting question, Docs. On your opinion, who is the most unfit panelist on Watch Nicholas? Are they really panelists? I don't know what's going on over there. It's hard to watch, and it's the old Howard Stern whack pack. You get enough whack pack people over there and just put them in charge. You're going to get views, and he's making the money. You can't put him down. I don't have Playboard tonight, but he's making $2,000 a week over there, at least. Call with that, Tommy. I don't know what you're talking about. Eddie. Well, then the one guy who started up a channel. I mean, what he said was, by definition, racist. I mean, he wants to hang out with, and I don't know. I was going to think maybe pull a quote, but he wants to hang out with white people. What? That's about as racist roundup. Yeah, because some of these things, they have rhizomes, rhizomes. So if you cut them, they'll just pop up somewhere else. That's the Chinese sumac. You have to kill it. You put it on the leaves, the Roundup goes into the root system. Yeah, have to do that. I mean, if you can get it out when it's young and you can just pull it out, great. But once it gets established, it's terrible. Who's Puck? Easy. Easy. They're just, there's a lot of them that are just unlistenable, I would say. But I don't spend a lot of time over there. Hedgehog Docs. Oh, it was so great. Let me sip this brand. I got to celebrate. I got it done in one outing. This is the Morty told me to try the Fundador. I know it's not the exact batch he wanted, but it's a double light. I mean, it's okay. (20-17) Giants over the Eagles. But it looks great. You could land a model airplane on that ship shape. And I did a double rake on the rocks, and I was pulling some weeds. And I was going to do a walk around tomorrow, but if it's raining again, I really don't have anything to do. Just some minor stuff. Because if I take Thursday off of the workout routine, I'm not going in tomorrow, Friday, no. So it's a long weekend for me. Let's see. Let's go up to the Wi-Fi here. And I'm not even using Wi-Fi. I have a cable hooked up. So I don't know why it's doing that. Connection is fairly good. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging in your router or move closer to. I did plug it in. GD, this is the Docs Report. Entertainment. I'm more interested in my subscribers and members and anybody who listens. Accomplishment. Employment. This is everything right here. Whatever that means. Oh, and I was looking at an iMac. I thought, you know what? I could trade in my iMac. They got an M4 now. And I think it costs around $2,000. And I got, but I don't, for what? For what reason? I can stream. I had the fan come on because I had some tabs open, but I do clips. I can do iMovie. Yeah, but I get the itch, you know. Little Dave in the house. 80 never calling. Really? You got to be pulling my leg. 80 never calling. My daughter played pickleball with Jackson Dart and Lane Kiffin 2 weeks before the draft. Pickleball, that's a hard surface. And these seniors, it's like some of them are pretty aggressive, but you can get hurt playing that, backing up and going forward. I don't want to compete. I compete with myself. Like, can I do the sit-ups properly? Can I do the leg raises? Can I do, can I finish today? GD says, hello, sir. Oh, look at that. Got a wrench. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Little Dave is waving. Those names sound made up. Says Tommy, those names sound made up. GD, AD, TW, next level unfit. T-Dubs, well, T-Dubs is, there's some guys that know where the boundary is and they love to cross it. And that would be Curly. And there are other guys, they just don't, they're not even thinking. They're just a wild buffalo, and that would be T-Dubs. Just one more strike, says Tommy. Who's getting strikes? I'm out of the loop. Acquired taste is Poway? I don't see Poway. Oh, Poway's unfit? He can be really funny. Darth Diggler. Hey, Darth is here. Not Blondie. I almost said Blondie. I don't mean Blondie. I mean Daphne. Dirk is here, Daphne. You got something to say. Where's Daphne? Oh, there she is. Why are you looking at Doc's report? I mean, you should be looking at Dirk, not me.
Hello, doll.
One more time.
Hello, doll.
I got some great UAP stuff, but that's for the next show. I'm not doing anything tonight. No clips tonight. Darth Diggler, I have a prop bet. Jackson or Jason Dart, whatever his name is. He was a North Carolina quarterback. He looked really good for a rookie, right? Little Dave, unfit, is one out of shape, or is it? No, it's just be. Again, Watch Nicholas is in it for the money. He doesn't, and he thinks it's funny, and he's got an inheritance or something. He's living in the house. Let's see, I got a clip on him. What did he say? Watch Nicholas.
It's like, I'm not, like, if you really think that this is, like, about money, it's like, yeah, I'm trying to get money out of it, but, like, this most certainly is not paying my bills. So, like, at the end of the day, as long as I'm getting my entertainment, that's really it. It's my entertainment, and anything else on top of it is just icing on the cake. You know what I mean?
So to hell with you, it's my entertainment. And he doesn't care what kind of boundaries he goes over. A Whack Pack Dave. Wacko Dave. No, remember Howard Stern? I used to listen to him in the 90s. He'd have the Whack Pack. But this is where you give the whole show. You just turn the show over to them. They're not capable of doing a show. Little Dave says, TW. Oh, show me the ticket. Make a copy of the ticket so we can all see it. Darth is saying I hit a 7-game parlay. Oh, really? How much did you make? Show us the ticket. AD never called. Well, no, he had a rough life. A lot of alcohol and a lot of. AD never calling TW a science project, case study in premature aging. I think maybe I could have hit the wall because I can't do. I mean, my work, I'm good for about 2 hours, but I think it's just the humidity and the heat. Well, I'll know when it's going to hit the 60s next week. Well, you could have waited, likes to do the hedge. Well, yeah, I didn't want to. I wanted to get it done. Oh, Tommy's watching the baseball game. I'm not into Major League Baseball whatsoever. I couldn't even tell you. All I know is New York is out of the running. The Yankees, that's all I know. I'm watching when I said I'm watching Philly, I'm watching Philly 500 call the Eagles game. I'll watch the highlights, but I just wasn't in the mood. I thought, I'll just do a stream. Eagles trailing the Giants by 3 points, 17-20. Oh, now listen. You were correct on the betting. I did upgrade the bet. I like it. It's relaxing. It's. I'm not having the house paint. It looks good. It's simple. Darth Digger likes that mint paint. Is it how? Should we say heterosexual? Guild and Doc's Wawa vid. Oh, no, this is a brandy. HEDGE Hangout, Thursday night, October 9th. I successfully completed the hedge today in the morning. Got it, knocked it out, and looks great. AD to Dirk. Dirk, can I borrow $20,000? According to Darth, his ticket paid. Laughing, it was $1,800 off $20. $20 bet, $1,800. Oh, congratulations. And there's Tommy calling the baseball game. Now it makes sense. Are the Dodgers still in it? We're not in the World Series yet, are we? Or are we? See, I don't know anything about baseball. Darth rooting for the California team. Dodgers going to the National League Championship, baby. I guess there's a baseball game on. I don't know. Darth A says for A for Philly. Little Dave. Morty. Uh-oh. Ooh, you better be careful, Little Dave. Morty put a warning on you. Well, take it to heart. Be careful. Morty put a warning on me the other night. AD never calling. Most of us have spent time under the Mort's warning. Well, now since we're talking about Morty, he put the link in a couple nights ago, and I was backstage waiting to go on. I'll help him out. I'll go on a little bit, and he just never looked at it, and he never called on me. So you know what? I just left. Oh, speaking of Morty, I didn't see you there. Little Dave knows. Oh, did no such thing, baby. Oh, there you've been corrected, Little Dave. See, now he's going to watch other streams. I mean, you can still get dinged if you're on other streams. And that's my run-in I had with Curly. Curly is very, very cunning. I'm not going to call him smart, but he's very cunning. So he went over to it. I'll bring it back to me, but he went over to Archie's show, and he knew. He may not have known about narcissistic personality or narcissistic supply, but he knew what Archie wanted the money. So he gave him the money, and he went over there and helped out and learned his trade, or got online, and now he's got his own channel. Very cunning. But when he came over here, I'm not monetized. And I'm not in need of narcissistic supply. I don't need panelists. So what do I ask for? Civility. So he came over here and did what? He gave civility. He was Andy Kaufman. But he's really Tony Clifton. So I go over there and I'm listening to his show, and it's like, okay, really? And he's going after me or projecting his jailhouse sex activities onto me. That's you. So he's gone. And who's to blame? Well, I let him on. I mean, he's civil over here, but I realized this guy's a wolf. And he never came on the show, but he was in the chat, and civility. Oh, hey, everybody. Hello, dogs. I upvoted. Good to see everybody. But he's just a wolf at the door. Wants in, no way. Had to go. AD never calling. He runs a tight ship, Morty. Oh, wow. Pennsylvania, past 44 degrees. Right now, it's 70. Oh, what is it? Well, in the birdcage, it's 75. That's close enough. Network, let's see. I can't find Uncle. GD moderator. Tickers is fast asleep. Lex, you should add the Uncle Curly Network Friars Club and Lounge to your next Playboy. I can't find him. I can't find him on Playboy. It took me a long time to find Watch Nicholas. And you can't find him unless you put in something else. A different channel, in fact. So I got the top three, right? A Persian carpet would really, well, it's smaller. It doesn't look like that at all because it's a wide lens, so it's not the proper dimensions. It's really not that large. It's very homey. It's my home. I like the simplicity of it. There's a certain honesty, you know. I go into some of these houses and it's like a museum and they got things everywhere. I can't, it doesn't do anything for me. I do need some more, maybe artwork in that, but I haven't, I'm busy. I'm busy doing the hedge and working out. Oh, Old Miss? He wasn't, oh, okay, maybe I'm confusing him with somebody else. I think Philadelphia's got a really good backup. Maybe that's the guy I was thinking about. He was the Old Miss quarterback last year, but he looks good. Who am I thinking about? May, M-A-Y-E. And Darth is watching the baseball game too. Mike the Snake is happy at his original home. What, under the bridge? Oh, you mean Archie? Oh, okay. See, I might. Well, now you're just looking for trouble, aren't you? Little Dave, I might try to recruit Mike the pet cat, the official companion pet of Archie, for the diner. Pasta took the Giants. Okay, more baseball talk. Well, he came back. What do you mean he's not missed? He's back on an Archie show, isn't he? I saw him, I think, last night. 80 never calling Mike the Snake is not missed because we know he's in a better place. Not dead, of course, but happy in his own way, which is another world. Better watch that diabetes, man. Let's see, MT85. Oh, right. Yeah, November is great. Late October. November is even better. We still got, but you know, it's cooled off, but there's still that humidity. And when I'm out there working, it's like I can't. And I just got a T-shirt on. I got my swimsuit on and some boots. No, I got my swimsuit, boots, and I put the bug spray on my legs. I didn't get any bites. But it's just that humidity if you have to work. It's very pleasant though, unless you're working. MT85, I have to wait late October in Florida, so I don't have to change clothes 3 times a day. It's impossible, yeah. And if I will go out to the mailbox, let's say, and I'll walk around the house, you know, look for a golf ball or whatever's out there, pull a few weeds. I come in, well, you got to shower again. I mean, if you do anything out there. But now we're getting into the great stuff. Oh, it's going to be great. I love fall. Love the winter. I can spend some time in the Lanina. Little Dave says, I can't live in that climate. Well, I said, I came from Las Vegas. You just stay inside and do your work early in the morning before the sun comes up. Or you got till about 9 o'clock. And then there was a little breeze today, so it was okay. But I was exhausted. And then I thought, you know, damn it, I like my breakfast at Wawa. And they stopped breakfast at 11 o'clock. So I wanted to make sure I got over there. I had plenty of time. So I showered and just headed up there. Jay Gray wants asking 36,000 payout. Hey, be proud. You're a drywaller. Nothing wrong with that. Even though you told everybody you were in IT, you're online all the time. Darth Diggler, Patrick, I can't loan it to you. I'm just a poor drywall guy. And Acquired Taste says, Dodgers won. Oh, MT says Little Dave is miserable for 6 months out of the year. Yeah, well, it's miserable 6 months out of the year. I love it. You just got to know how to dress. And I've decided I'm going to be a senior, and I don't care. And I'm not wearing slacks. I'm not wearing pants. I'm just going to go in the shorts all the time, and that's it. Doctor's appointment, dental, whatever. Oh, now the Cubs are on. Let's see. Eagle, there's nothing. What is it? It's the third quarter, 11 minutes into the 12 minutes left in the quarter, and the Giants are still leading. No, I can't stand it. I have zero interest in it. Now, they'll show some highlights. Tatani or whatever the guy's name, the Japanese guy hitting some home runs, and I'll watch some of the fights. Somebody will put the fights up there later on. Other than that, I could care less. I know when I was in grade school, it was such a big deal. They would, in grade school, they would bring in the television, and we'd be watching it was America, baseball and apple pie, but I just, no interest. Look at this. AD's the same way. Who watches baseball, Dirt? I don't know. I'm not going to ask him. He's retired, Gilden. And it's like when you come to Florida, the thing is you don't ask any. I was told by Donnie that I think I drove by Donnie and Reggie's house. I don't know what's going on. There's no lights on. There's no, I don't know. I sent him a Christmas text. They never got back to me. There's a neighbor that knows about him, a couple houses down. I may have to, when I bump into her, I'll just ask her what's going on. But anyway, what was I saying here? Oh yeah. So Donnie says you don't ask, and I get asked. I don't tell people anything either. It's a new start. It's a new life. There was a guy talking. He went on a cruise. I was sitting up at the table at Wawa. I didn't want to ask him, but he's got like a pass for United Airlines. So I'm guessing he was a pilot at one time. So good for him. He's on a blood thinner though. That's kind of serious. Darth Digger, I handle Alex, Lex, and Morty with kid gloves trolling just the tip, not all the way in. Lex, I know. Oh, is that guy strange or what? TGO1, is that a strange guy? I guess I'll have to go over there. If Marcelo wasn't on, I would go over and listen to the Locks report. I see Marcelo there. Why would Tanzil have Marcelo on? I don't know. What does he have to do with anything? Well, that's my advice to anyone. Never, ever dance with a narcissist because there's nobody there. I just try to educate everyone. Once you study it, once you get it, and it took me 20 years to get it. I thought a narcissist was you had to be a handsome actor or a beautiful woman and looking in the mirror. Yeah, but no, they see something entirely different in the mirror than what you see of them. It can be anybody. GD reprimands Gilden. Really? Okay. AD never calling. TG should get his own channel. He's got some good content. I'm doing all these chats, and you're keeping me from my brandy. Celebration. Job well done. The hedge is done. Now my neighbor's going to come back, and he's going to see my beautiful hedge, and his is a monster. And I told him I would have it, on one of these trips he goes on, give me permission, but his wife said no. But I would knock off, because it gets a certain height, and it just kind of bends over, and his is twice the width mine is, not the length, but the width. And it's killing him going out there to do it. And it's like, you won't even be able to tell. You can take the whole back of it off that faces the golf course. You won't even see it, and it'll make it much easier on you. I may present that to him. He's in charge of the outside of the house, but when she has to sign off on wherever he plants anything. Fixer. Don't know what that means. He didn't ever calling out a wolf at the door in a Trojan horse. Yeah, he's very cunning. Oh, he's given plenty. He's paid his way. He's more than paid his way. I don't think he owes Archie anything. Acquired taste. Uncle should give 40% for using Cult of the Living Dead. Oh, for me. Oh, I see. Well, he's come around. The man-child, I call him the 9-year-old. No panel. Well, if you want to come on and talk brandy or whatever, Morty, I'm scared to put the link in because I'm polite for the most part, and then if TW hops on, I really don't want to talk to TW. I don't know who's going to jump on. If Morty wants a link. Yeah, but I don't know if he wants one or not. I'll send him a courtesy link. Let's see. Leave the studio. No, I don't want to do that. Invite guests. Copy. Okay. Well, we'll shoot him one. Inevitably, we end up talking about Mormonism, which I would like to touch on a little bit. Because he did say, why do people believe that? Well, they didn't teach us all that as kids, And a lot of it is just kind of, they're not going to tell you the temple, what do you call it? The temple activities when you're in primary. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Well, no, that's his old. I don't have his new one. Oh, there it is. Yep, that's it. Okay. Link. There it is. Link has been sent, if he wants it. Link for GD. That's right, GD. You've got a headset. When are you going to get one? When are you going to come on? But he looks older than you, Lex. Well, thank you for the backhanded compliment. Darth, Mike is on that Zembec last wait, but look, there's no magic tablet. I don't, listen to your doctor, but you gotta go walking and Mary Tyler Moore had terrible diabetes, but she was always exercising. Acquired taste, Mike the Ozemic. Cut out eating the carbs. Exercise, says Bart. Little Dave. Like Pompeo soon? Well, he's not going to be around. It's terrible. Mike's going to look like Pompeo soon. Okay, let me give this proper ado here. Looking. looking. I know I have it. There it is. Darth Diggler. Dave, when I visited Florida in August, I was sweating like Shaq O'Neal on the free throw line in the fourth quarter. Mookie, water off a duck's back. Little Dave, not for me, Dirk. I like the fog. Now, I was a bus driver at one time, Darth Diggler. Tell them you were a drywall guy. Like, no, I wasn't. I did go with a guy who was like a construction foreman when I was in college. This guy was 6'9". And he, you know, returned missionary guy, and we had organic chemistry. And he would, I think he hired me. It was like Christmas time, and we went to Las Vegas. And another guy's sports car, or was it some? Anyway, I barely remember it. That was way back. That was, Jesus, when was that? That was like, 75, you know? And it was a school and that. But I ended up cutting myself, you know, putting up, we put in a bleacher system or something in the gymnasium. Drywall guys always have the fun. Ask him about the caulking, the GD, the locks report. Yeah, what a ripoff. Oh, the guy's ripping me off. Does he do any prep into the show? He just kind of, he should have just kept it with the narrative. He does the narrative. I'm not sure. I can't listen to him for some reason, Tanzil. The Locks Report is the number 2 news provider in the global watch community. Nico Leonard. Isn't that funny? Nico Leonard discovered him. Not Archie. It was Nico Leonard. Isn't that right? Well, let's hear from the guy. Where are you? Let's bring him let's bring him inside. Where is he? There he is. Dropped some weight. Looking good. He's working. He's got a $30,000 Patek 6000 G on his wrist. Marco Ferrante.
I worked in banking throughout my whole time in university, but I started a YouTube channel during my last years at university, and I was fortunate enough to meet Nico Leonard, who actually was the first one who kind of found me, so to speak. Met Roman from there, then went to Luxury Bazaar, and now I'm at Burdeen's in Chicago. So it's been a pretty crazy journey over the last, almost 4 years now, and working full time.
That was kind of a weird interview. The interview was kind of weird, I think. Oh, wow. Beautiful bush. No, it is a monster. When you get out there and you're working on it. But my lesson that I didn't follow was just do half and do the other half the next day. But the rain was coming in, so I had to get it done. I just have one. Here, I'll have another one. Thank you. Ooh, the Giants are 27 over the Eagles, 27-17. They got a 10-point lead. 8 minutes left in the third quarter. You know, if the Eagles blow this one, you know, I mean, you got to, that's the reason I like college football. They put so much effort into it, the younger guys. And then the professionals, once you get the big contract, come on. Fundador, double light. Just with caramel color, but it's okay. It's out of Spain. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a celebrity. We'd like to welcome him into the the inside the home, and it would be none other than Mortimer. How are you?
Is this the Doc's Report Show?
This is. I hope so.
Okay. Well, I just came here to say hello.
Well, thank you. I did go over to your stream, but I was just backstage.
Yeah, I didn't see the. I was looking at other stuff, and I hadn't had my eyes alerted to looking at anybody backstage. So.
Do you focus primarily on the YouTube page instead of the stream?
No, I was looking at other
Window?
stuff, other pictures to show, and
Oh.
things on my desk and the coffee cup, and just other things. And I I did acknowledge that you were there, and I said it wasn't in any way a slight to Doc's. I just didn't see him backstage. That's all. So.
Well, I'll try it again some other time. And then the Mormonism thing. Where can I get this? They never taught us about things in the temple. When I was there, you don't learn any of that stuff unless you go on a mission.
Did you go on a mission?
No. Oh God, no. That was my mom's. Well, it's a complex story. It's a complex family dynamic. But if what I was taught, and you have to memorize it, is the 13 Articles of Faith. And that's what they rely on. And then, and Joseph Smith, that kind of thing. But it's not, you don't learn about temple marriages or endowments or any of that stuff when you're younger.
It's like Scientology. You don't learn about Xenu until you're OT level 3. And then by that time, you've already invested $800,000 into it.
Yeah. And then your kids are in it and your wife's in it. And how do you get out? But if they're totally convinced, and then they think they're serving God, then I can't fault them. They're great people, but it didn't work for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel bad. Who's that woman again?
Alyssa Grenfell.
Yeah, she's just. But don't you think she's angry?
She wants to get it out of her system, but her content is very good.
Yeah. Okay, but at some point you have to heal, and you got to find something.
Well, she's in the process of healing, so I think that's good. Now, this is a comment. I was timing on my Longines chronograph how long it would take for somebody to make this kind of comment, and here it is at 85 seconds. Tommy, you two were always meant to be together like this. See, there it was. Tommy wins.
Well, I think there's a chemistry. We're both civil. We're both a similar age group, and we've been around the block.
We're both EDMMs. You from earning it through a career of hard work. Me from generational wealth.
Are you sharing that to the community now? Is this?
It's already been leaked. It's already been leaked.
Breaking.
Then no, it's not breaking. I think Jock broke that a week ago or so, and it picked up steam. And I can't.
Well, get out of Portland then. Why? What are you doing in Portland? Ground Zero at the.
I'm the vice president of Antifa.
It's a war zone there.
I don't want to give up my power position.
Can you hear the gunshots if you open your window?
No.
Can you hear that?
No.
How far are you?
I can only hear the gunshots in my home when I do an accidental discharge.
In your apartment, don't your neighbors? How far away are you from Portland? I mean, from downtown.
15-minute drive.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm enjoying the Fundador tonight.
Yeah, I don't. You got the one called Double Light, which may be very, very good. I didn't have that one, but
I appreciate it for what it is. What I really like is a built-in spout.
Oh well. The key thing is, by at least trying the Fundador, is to help you. Excuse me, I have lasagna stuck in my throat. Excuse me. Okay. Was to open your eyes to the realm of possibilities of other brandies out there besides E and J.
Yeah, well, it was.
So
Okay,
you made a tremendous.
for the record,
So you made a
is
tremendous first step by going to
I
Fundador.
walk in and I look for peach brandy. If that's the only brand they have, then I would buy it. But
Yeah,
not,
well-
not anymore. I found some other ones.
All right, good. But just we all hope that you just don't go back to the E&J under any conditions.
You know,
Hey, did you see the story that broke today from Canada that Crown Royal is getting the hell out of Ontario?
oh, they're
and
moving to the U.S.
They're moving to the United States.
I heard that a while ago. Yeah.
Yeah, the Trump business climate here is so
Yeah,
welcoming to a great Canadian heritage company.
it is
And they're going to be
unbelievable.
American.
It's unbelievable that
And-
they don't get it. The liberals up there don't.
They don't get it. Yeah, they're mental cases. And this guy named Paul Ford, who, if I'm correct, is the premier of Ontario.
He's terrible.
He's like Gavin Newsom. He's an absolute libtard mental case. and he's
one of those
threatening
old,
to,
old politicians, and he thinks he can come to Washington and talk to the senators.
Yeah,
the
he's
governors.
his press conference was once Crown Royal leaves Canada, he wants every Canadian liquor store. He's going to be removing Crown Royal from all the shelves
Wow.
in protest, which of
bottle
course
in
makes
the,
no sense because that means the stores can't sell them for people who want to buy them.
I got some blackberry in the liquor cabinet.
So Crown Royal is a very nice product, and I think it's a great another Trump accomplishment for his outstanding successes all across the board.
This guy, this Trump man, I can't keep up with him.
No,
Can't
he's
It's unbelievable. And if he gets this Middle East peace thing, I mean, who else could do that?
well, he's already solidified the 7 world peace treaties between nations.
And
Of course,
Nobel Prize-
nobody on those networks talks about it. They don't give him credit for anything.
No.
I think if George Washington were around at the same time as Donald Trump, and George Washington would be home at night with Martha, having a glass of wine, going, Jesus, hey, Gewalt, this guy Trump.
But in the back
I
of my
can't
mind,
I can't deal with this guy. He doesn't stop. He's
in the back,
he's
of my
doing more
mind-
than me.
But it all goes to hell if another Democrat gets in there.
Oh, that's correct. That's right.
And has that bronze? Is that Eisenhower he has in there now? One of them.
Oh, in the
bronze
Oval
statue.
Office?
Yeah.
I don't know, but man, he has decorated the Oval Office so beautifully and presidential like. When Obama went in there the first time, he turned that Oval Office, he redecorated it, and he turned it into what looks like the lobby of a Motel 6.
Oh, and he took down the Winston.
He took down a
Churchill.
Winston Churchill statue
And
because
the
he's
most disturbing thing I've ever seen, he put his feet up on the desk.
disgusting. Well, he has no class, and he's classless, and he took down the Winston Churchill bust, a big slap in the face to our British friends,
And it's like, the story's about me. Here I am, got my feet up on the desk. and
Well,
it's
if he
like,
could, he'd put up a bust of Frank Marshall Davis or one of his commie heroes. But
Yeah.
anyway, we won't get into that.
But Eisenhower's interesting, because come back to my coverage of the UAP, unidentified anomalous phenomenon.
Right.
Allegedly, he talked with one of the aliens.
Oh, was that in the National Enquirer or is this an Air Force document?
No, it's actually we're getting all this technology, and I think some of the Tic Tacs are like could be our own flying things. So it'll be interesting because maybe he's going to have a fireside chat like Carter, and he's going to tell us, we're not alone.
Right. Here's some Darth Diggler. Dave, I do think Lex would call ice on me before Morty. I'm not calling ice on Dirk Diggler. I want access to his barbecues. He's a master griller there. I'm not going to report him. Yeah.
But what a tremendous job. I mean, and he handles the press so well. And
phenomenal.
especially that Caroline Levitt. Oh my God.
She's great.
She slices and dices them.
You compare her to her Biden predecessor, the lesbian whatever her name was, Jean-Pierre or whatever. And then her predecessor, well, I'll have to circle back to that. Total incompetent boobs. Yeah.
Yeah.
System of a Clown, two titans of geriatric greatness.
Well, listen, you should.
Heavy sigh.
Let's see if you make it here.
Trump
It sneaks up on
removed.
you. Really, didn't it go by quick? When I looked, I thought, what the hell happened? How did I get here?
Well, I still act like I'm 14, so it's a very difficult thing. Getting over 50 is the first. Anyway, Trump removed the Obama painting. Yeah, and he lined up the alleyway, not the alleyway, the wall on the outside garden of a presidential portrait. And for Biden, he put the portrait of the auto pen because he was a non-existent. He was a non-existent president.
An auto pen with a sombrero.
With the sombrero, right? Yeah, incredible.
And he's building the new news center, right? The reporters where they ask him the questions. Whatever.
Oh, I don't know.
But it's donations. It's not tax dollars. It's his money and donations.
Well, that's the ballroom that he wants to build, and it's all through private donations. And some of the Democrats were freaking out about a waste of money. And of course, he replied, "No tax dollars. It's all private donations." He says, "I know people." Yeah, I know people. Yeah, Gildan Tommy is one of Mamdani's top donors. Hey, you might be right. Yeah. Well, anyway, enough of politics.
Do you consider yourself an elder of the community?
No.
AD never calling Mortys an elder.
Well, to him, I'm a deceased member of the community.
A link for Eddie and Puck. What's a Puck? Who is Puck?
I don't know.
Not for Eddie, no way. Let's see. He deserves respect.
So when are you going to take the ride from South Florida all the way on that phenomenal highway to Key West?
Ooh. I don't really. I may go to New Smyrna Beach, maybe to do some fishing, but I don't know if I want to go to South Florida.
You could even just take it on a group tour bus and enjoy the ride along
can do that.
Along the water,
Actually,
and then stay a night or two in Key West, and don't worry about the driving. Leave it to a professional driver.
And there's Mount Dora, which is not that far, and they have a pontoon boat, and it'll take you up one of the rivers and show you the small alligators or whatever. Now that it's cooled off, I should do that. But I gotta get my
you're down there. You need to get out of that 5-mile radius and explore Florida.
This is great. I mean,
I'm serious.
Everything's here. Everything's here.
No. After you get out of a 5-mile radius of the villages, then everything's there to look at and enjoy. But hey, it's not my business.
I gotta get this cataract fixed so I can enjoy it, so I can see again.
Cataract talk, right?
Well, I get it in my left eye, and it's gotta, it's impacting me now. So,
have you ever watched any ophthalmologist talk about cataract surgery on YouTube?
Not yet.
I've been looking at it, and they break down choices of lenses, type of lenses, why it's a good procedure, what could go wrong, conceivably,
I made the appointment, and I'm going to go talk to
and
the
it's
guy.
it's very informative stuff.
And one woman at the gym said, "Oh, my husband had that. It's easy peasy." Really?
Well, that's not really a reference to listen to, but anyway. Are you no longer making coffee at home with your four cup Cuisinart?
No, I'll do it on a Sunday or something, or a weekend. I don't want to go right up there because I'm up there 4 days a week anyway after the workout. So why?
I see. Right.
But it was great. I got the yard work done. I went up there. I got my coffee. Came back, and it just started pouring. They came in waves, and it would stop, come in. But it was great. And now
when AD Never Calling visited you, and we got to hear those stories, if AD was saying he's in no rush at all, he's going to stay over in the villages area for 1 or 2 nights just to hang out and relax, and he was going to get a hotel, would you have invited him to stay in the spare bedroom?
I don't know if he would have been comfortable doing that. He's welcome to that. And I did think about how cool it would be if he streamed from my house. like he says, I've taken over the thing. No, but I realized he was on a very long road trip.
Yeah.
And he had to get back. However, when I heard him on your show, he didn't tell me he got in a fight with his brother.
Oh, right.
What he told me, he fell or he hit something. But
If he had stayed at your house overnight, and then took you out for breakfast and shake hands goodbye and all that, and then when you went back home, perhaps you might have noticed that your plastic fish was gone.
well, first thing I'd look to make sure my liquor cabinet's still
You might have taken it. You might have
make
taken
sure
that fish.
it's locked.
Right. But anyway,
No, it was great to see him. I just
Oh,
thought,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
he wanted to see me, and it's like, well, you know how many people have visited me? One. AD never calling.
well, that's because you're not out there doing deals.
And that vehicle was really loaded too.
Yeah. AD, I've had that cataract surgery. It's imperative to get
You
the
have?
tri-lens, perfect vision forever, worth the 9,000. Yeah, there's all different kinds of lenses
Oh, I
that the
thought you were
doctor
saying you did.
can ask you to choose which way do you want to go. So there's a lot to it to find out about.
Oh, here, Dirk Diggler just sent me his winning ticket, I bet.
Do you ever buy lottery tickets? Like-
No.
No?
I stopped gambling. I was sitting in the Texas casino. I was having breakfast, and I looked at the placemat, and it said, "In winners, we trust." And I'd never gambled since then.
So buying a Powerball ticket for $2, you don't do that.
No, because I used to think, okay, God, here's your chance. You give me all this money on a Keno ticket. God doesn't need Keno to help me out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
But if you won the Powerball, and let's say you won the $200 million ticket, okay, that would make you an EDM to the 20th.
well,
Not just
no,
an
it would just make
EDM.
me a lottery winner, but it would be I don't want. Do you want 200? I don't want $200 million. Don't need it. I got plenty I got more than enough.
Well, think of all the fun you could have giving it away to good causes,
No, that's true.
like me.
Well, but you're not the good cause though. That's it.
Oh, okay. Right. Anyway. Yeah. Well. Why are they called UAPs and not UFOs? What's the difference?
Because they don't want to go back to that part of the history for some reason. Because that brings up instantly aliens. Would you say, well, no, it's just anomalous. It's a generic. They don't. But I think we're almost at that point, and especially with this 3-Eye Atlas thing, NASA's still holding on to those photos. They're not releasing them.
Mm-hmm.
Not yet. Now, it's a government shutdown. Well, okay, but at some point, and if or if it changes course or something, they're going to have to tell us.
What if that thing really is an alien craft?
Mothership releasing drones.
Yeah, let's say so. And as it approaches Earth, it goes into orbit, and they send down a space shuttle, like from Star Trek, to land on the planet Earth. And it lands in Washington, D.C. And the life that walks down of the steps from the alien shuttlecraft is a guy who looks exactly like Tommy.
We're in trouble.
Right. Wow. And he'll be trying to tell his mission will be to tell Trump everything the way it's going to be, and then he would be in for a sad surprise because Trump's going to tell him the way it's going to be.
Well, I think there's several guys in the community, and I think Tommy's one of them. They suffer from young gun syndrome.
Oh, suffering. Mm.
They think they know it all. They got all the answers. They're young. They got all the answers. They understood everything.
Oh, Tommy talk. Wow.
Just a comment.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Well, what about Steve Jobs when he was in his 20s? Didn't he think he knew it all? And he did, didn't he?
Well, he's a great man. I mean, he made a lot of millionaires, brought a lot of wealth into the country.
Yeah, I bet you Tommy doesn't know the price of eggs right now at Safeway. I can guarantee that. But anyway, what if this thing veers off course, and it
Well,
just
then
a 3i Atlas, it just veers off course and heads straight into the planet for total implosion and extermination.
I get my chair and I go out on the course and I take my bottle of Fundador out there.
And that's it. That's how you would do it. That's what I would do.
I mean, there's no other that size and that speed. There's no. I don't.
No, it would be a total extermination event. So I would just, sit on the balcony and have a
guess there's
Diet
an
7-Up and a can of Chef Boyardee ravioli and just wait.
I think
The
there was
Big Bang.
there's an overnight. There's a AM show overnight because I talked to one guy up at the Wawa and he doesn't have a smartphone. Listens to the radio. They said it's going to hit the moon. He says, I want it to hit the moon. I said, no, you don't want it to hit the moon because that debris, we need the moon, and we don't want meteors coming.
Actually, I wouldn't have the Chef Boyardee. I'd have a glass of milk and a box of Malamars and just watch the explosion. That would do it.
Oh, you won't. There's nothing really to watch. You wouldn't even feel it. I mean,
No, well, you can see the light approaching the Earth, and then that's it. It's over.
It would be. Yeah, I don't even want to think about it. But if it changes course, that means there's something controlling it.
Perhaps.
Well, no perhaps about it. It'll curve because of the sun gravity, but other than that, they can calculate that. But if it makes adjustments, then there's something controlling it.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's fine with me, however it turns out, because
or if it goes behind the sun and makes a left turn and just it always keeps the sun between us and viewing it, and it never comes out. It just goes away. Then
Dirk, your last meal would be Chef Boyardee. No, I changed that statement. I'd have a box of Malamars and a glass of milk. That's a New York Nabisco cookie. They don't sell that elsewhere.
I don't think I'd be hungry.
It's a celebration, a meal, because it's over.
I just go out there and have a drink.
No, that works
and
too.
Hope that I'm ground zero.
Oh, really? You don't want to you don't want to wait after it crashes someplace else for those seconds to go by and whoosh,
no,
wipe out the villages? No? Okay.
No.
Yeah.
And for the record, I don't live in the villages, but I'm very
well, I mean, approaching the villages area.
And when they give the weather forecast for Central Florida, they seem to leave out the villages all the time. They really do on the coast, though. They mention the coastal cities, Orlando or something else, but they don't. They never. It's on there. You have to look for it. If you want
you know where Polk County is?
I've heard of it. I'm not sure where.
Yeah, it's Ocala or St. Petersburg area, something like that. And the sheriff from that county, his name is Grady something. He has a YouTube channel.
Oh, is he always the one coming on and posting the photos of the crooks?
Posting photos of the people he
he's
arrested
great.
and telling people don't screw around in this county because we'll just terminate you on the spot. And Florida has some fantastic sheriffs.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
And now they're open carry. I don't know if that's a good idea, but now they're going to legalize that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I don't think it's a good idea, but whatever.
But I watched on YouTube, you can get local news of Florida. It's just so depressing. There's so many strange people. I can't watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Always lock your car doors and lock your door, just
always lock your whiskey cabinet.
And keep that locked. Well, that's for me too.
Right. The safest place in a nuclear fallout is New Zealand. I would think it would be something like Patagonia.
There will be no survivors, no humans, if that were to hit here.
Probably not. Yeah. Probably just the cockroaches and some deep sea creatures will survive.
Don't know. I hope I'm not around. I had a good run. Great time to be alive in the 60s.
So I know how this will be transmuted over to those other channels. Oh, did you hear Morty talking to Docs? What they talk about? Oh, they were talking about death. And then that'll be their 2-hour, content right there. Unbelievable.
I just don't listen to the show and the other people, and then it's taken down. Immediately it's taken down. So it's like they're not even proud of what they do over there. So it doesn't affect me because I don't listen to I listen
Well,
to
you're the main attraction very often,
Well, I heard part of it, and it's like, okay. So I bounced him because he gave me what I wanted with civility. He's very cunning. So I left him, let him be in the comments. Then I'm hearing all this stuff, and it's like, you got to go.
Well, whatever, yeah.
You remember Andy Kaufman and Tony Clifton, right?
No. But anyway, Morty, what day are you going to Gonzo from downtown Portland? No plans for that. I want to go to a shawarma place downtown, but I don't, it has to be the right day. When the National Guard get here, then I'll go downtown.
Are you still going to New York?
As soon as I can raise $2,000 or $3,000, yeah. So,
well, you'd have to. The way to do it is just turn your channel over to the Whack Pack. Look at Watch Nicholas, $2,000 a week.
That's amazing. Just phenomenal for him. Yeah,
and he doesn't need it.
Well, so nothing to do with me. That's for sure. So, I don't have the money-making touch on YouTube. And again, I'm not 30 years old, and a computer tech savvy guy, I wished I'd bring back rotary dial phones, to tell you the truth. So
I wish I could have talked you into stepping up to an Apple. I tried to work with you. Tried to get you.
It worked out fine. Anyway, so nobody's talking in the chat. They're all silent.
Well, I can go through the chat, but when I have a guest on, I spend time with the guest. I don't.
Nice. Spend time with the chat. With the guest. Can't isolate the chat.
Like silly stuff like this, like Dirk. Hey, were you a Lawrence Welk fan? No, of course not.
That's a good question.
Let's see. Oh, here's Tommy, like you were saying. No, you were always meant to be together like this. Okay.
Yeah, Dirk Diggler. I remember when Nicky was so desperate and Morty sent him weed and donut money. Yeah. And he told me, he said, oh, I'll love you forever. I'll love you forever. That's what he said. So I guess he loves me forever, except for those times when he calls me a fucking prick. So. But it's okay.
Oh, look at this. 80 never calling. Generational wealth lasagna. Oh, jeez.
Oh, it's good. Yeah.
I haven't listened to Herman in a long time.
And you're complaining?
System of a Clown, two titans of geriatric greatness. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't feel old until I look in the mirror.
Yeah. Any inkling of cravings or anything of going back to Las Vegas and hanging out for a week?
For a week? No.
Or I don't know, 4 days a week.
But it's like when I was there, I'd go into a casino to eat, and I like the buffet or eat, but it's like it's kind of nice for about 20 minutes, then I want to get out of there. The ding, ding, and the slots going and all that. I was never a Vegas guy. It was the job. It worked out for me, and I look back and it's like a miracle. Everything was pretty good.
You ever go to Hoover Dam?
Yeah, there's the fishing below the dam was Willow Beach, and they used to have a trout hatchery there, and they would release. Then they decided to close it down. And they put all the trout in the river, and of course the large stripers that was dinner bell for them. They just because in the when it overflowed the Hoover Dam and it went to the overflow thing, that stripers were introduced down there. So that was primo trout fishing, and all the trout are gone because.
So you were fishing right in front of the dam?
No, it's down a ways. Willow Beach is down a ways.
Oh, I see. What if the dam broke and all that water came
You're
rushing
dead.
through?
You're dead.
Right.
Once you get out of there.
Right. Wow.
I did see a storm system come down once. Well, I had a ranger come by and he said, "Hey, there's a cell coming right down. If you want to go now." Well, how bad could it be? And this dark blackness is coming right down the canyon. So I get in the truck, and it was shaking the truck. It was like a hurricane. It was raining sideways. But it was great fishing. It was great times. Quiet. You'd hear coyotes, and I never went night fishing there. There was a guy I worked with who would walk the shoreline, and he would get 20, 30-pound stripers. But there's snakes, rattlesnakes, and all this stuff. I wasn't that into it like that.
Since you have the EDMM lifestyle, you ever think of this like you're at home thinking, boy, I would sure love a great lobster dinner. So you just go to the airport, fly to Boston, go to a great seafood restaurant, get a Maine lobster with all the fixins, and then the next morning you come back home.
If I had a date. If I'd take somebody with me, enjoy it with me.
Well, you got the lobster.
Well, no, I mean, I go out to eat once in a while.
All right, so rent a date.
To me, the money provides me the simplicity. There's no worries. And I don't need chaos in my life, and it's that's what it's.
Yeah, but what
really
I'm saying
about.
is, you can obviously you can fly up to Boston, find a date
You got to pack,
easily
you
enough.
got to travel, you got to make your flights. You got to and I don't need.
What are you talking about? You call the limousine company and they take you to the airport, and right to the gate. You walk to the gate, you hop on the plane. You're only bringing carry-on, no problem. Then you take a limo from the airport in Boston to the hotel, and you pick up a date. You arrange for a date, if you know what I mean, in Boston. You go to the lobster dinner, 5-star place, and then next morning you fly home. No muss, no fuss.
It has not crossed my mind.
We think about it.
Once in a while, I wouldn't mind hopping on a jet. Maybe I guess I could go back to Las Vegas, but I don't really want to see the house. I don't want to see the neighborhood.
Well, go someplace new. Go to Boston for the fish. Go to Key West.
I did a lot of traveling when I was younger.
But that was driving a bus. That was different.
Yeah.
Now you can afford with relaxation.
I really enjoy my home. I really enjoy the life.
Even a mouse likes to crawl out of his hole every once in a while and explore outside.
I don't consider it a hole. It's like my castle.
Yeah. Well, okay, I tried.
I've had that cataract surgery. It's imperative to get the tri-lens, perfect vision forever, worth the $9,000. I was told it's folded up and they put it in there and they unfold it somehow. Well, I'll discuss it with the doctor.
You ever been to Chicago?
I dropped off a charter there once.
Oh, why don't you go to Chicago? Stay at the Drake Hotel or some nice place and hang out. Order up 5-star dinners every night.
I would do that if that's.
Well, just get a girlfriend when you get up there.
I don't want.
Eddie can get you some. Eddie can introduce you to a nice girl.
I don't want an escort.
Well,
I did tell you I got enough. You did tell me that? I remember that. AD never calling says, I did tell you I got in a fight. Well, maybe you did. I guess I didn't think it was a... Oh, I think you did. Okay. I can't remember now. I know you hit
Tommy says, stay at the Langham, not the Drake. I'll look into the Langham. I know the Drake from...
That's what I was
earlier
trying to say.
Stuff in the day, back in the day.
That's what I was trying to say. UFO has a bad rep. They have to change it up.
I see. So if you talk about you said if someone says they saw a UFO, people think, oh, he's a mental case. But if you say I saw a UAP, they go, oh, that's interesting.
I guess I don't know why they do it.
Tommy, would you meet me in Chicago at the Langham? Stay for 4 nights. We could do lots of good stuff.
An acquired taste. Doc's winning lottery, displacing Tanzil as the verse puppet master. And I wouldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Jay Graysweater, they're coming, the aliens, and they're coming for the women. Well, they can have certain women. I certainly do. True. Little Dave says eggs are $8 a dozen.
Tommy, we can share a pizza. We can share some hot dogs. Go to the Field Museum. Go to Greektown and get some souvlaki and moussaka. Pick up some huwas. And, get the red hots. Yeah, whatever.
What is this? Bart Simpson, the IRS won't accept paper checks anymore or mail out refund checks. I don't want to put that up there, Tommy. A nocturnal news business. I'm just relaxing. I'm celebrating the fact I got the hedge done, and I'm having a brandy, and it's like, well, why not? I turn
When
on
you trim
YouTube-
the hedge, is it an electric trimmer or one of those old-fashioned hand things like a giant scissor?
Oh God, that would be hard. It's a Black & Decker 40-volt battery system.
Right,
So my
right.
blower, my trimmer, and my hedge cutter is all on the 40-volt, and I got 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
3 batteries anyway, and it's lightweight, but you still, you got to bend over in your back, and it's a lower. The golf course is lower than my lawn, and then you got to keep your arms up. But it's a workout, But it looks great now. Now be honest? Did you really enjoy the train ride?
Which train ride?
The one you were broadcasting from up in, I guess it was Portland.
Oh, you mean the bus ride?
No, you were you were in the train. You actually took a train ride.
Where?
Right?
Oh, that was at Mount Hood. Yeah, that was a old-fashioned railroad train.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that
I
was
don't-
very nice.
I don't know if you'd like going from Chicago to Portland on a train, but
Maybe I would. Well, maybe I wouldn't, but it would be something to do, something different.
Mark T, a luxury train ride in a sleeper car?
I would definitely take the train ride from Nova Scotia to Vancouver, called Canadian Rail or something like that. Get a private compartment. And that'd be great. Really great.
I don't want to hear this, Bart. I know a lady that had a disaster with tri-lens. She got the single vision and oh, jeez. Oh, good. End of the chats. Mark T, we can share the women. We can share the wine. I guess that's from a movie. I don't know.
Did you ever see Total Recall with Schwarzenegger?
Yes.
Ozzy Expat a couple nights ago highly recommended me, said he really liked that movie. So I found it. It's on YouTube, on the
It's
YouTube
different.
Movies channel, free. So I'm going to watch that today or tomorrow. I've never seen it.
I think Sharon Stone was in that one too.
I don't know. Tommy, wouldn't you rather share those stuffs with a true Chicago native? Right.
No, but I think when I travel like that, I don't. It focuses me on my aloneness, not my loneliness, but my aloneness. So I don't really. If I could share with somebody, get a girl, travel is great when it works.
Well,
you know?
but when you're someplace, you can start talking to people and you meet people to hang out with right on the spot. I have that I have that ability to do that all the time. Like on my Las Vegas trip, women just approach me.
You're a magnet.
But meeting people is not that difficult if you open up your, if you put on an aura of welcome. And of course, you might attract some scum slime, but those people you just kick in the ass and get rid of them. But yeah. I mean, if you're sitting at a casino table, there's lots of people to talk to. or at the bar at the hotel, or, you know. And being you're an EDMM, women will naturally be attracted to your direction.
Try out seeking arrangements.
Well,
you know, I will get the, you know, I am in Florida. It's like,
put on some nice clothes.
I do have to get out and look at some things in Florida.
Yeah, no, go to a nice men's store and ask the salesperson. I'm going to Vegas. I want to
I
pick
got
up
some slacks.
expensive look. I want to pick up some rich women. I'm an EDMM. Help me get the right clothing.
I don't want to pick up any rich women. Well, I'm not a player.
Whatever. Yeah.
In fact, I have these, you know, I used to go to the University Church Institute, so I would dress up. So I do have the shoes and the slacks and some pullover shirts, but I'm not down here. It's so hot.
But was that like wearing Pat Boone white shoes kind of thing? Or?
No, I got some spring colored ones, but no, I don't have white shoes.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, Tommy asks, if not rich women.
Women,
what
women, if women, well, okay, but that's a rarity. That's a rare bird. My age group, for a woman I'd be interested in, if she just could support herself and, you know, doesn't have the kids living at home and all this stuff, but it's tough.
No, whatever. Find a date at Coral Castle. I don't know what that is. That's what Jay Gray said.
Rare bird. Mookie loves this. A rare bird. Yeah, you never know. You never know what's out there. Where is she? There we go.
Hello, doll.
Daphne.
Mookie, you want to come on the panel? Tommy? Bart? He's got a big panel going.
No, I don't do the panel thing. I like to have a conversation.
Link in the chat instead of mailing it privately to people.
Who you are?
Morty doesn't know Coral Castle. Morty lacking knowledge. Okay. Well, I don't know what Coral Castle is.
Morty I don't know. See, but Morty keeps bringing up the knowledge because that's the spirituality. If you experience spirituality, you don't have faith any longer. You now have knowledge.
What about putting spirituality on the side and focusing on base human desires?
Well, I still have those.
Well, anyway, okay. Coral Castle is a mystery in South Florida built solely by Ed Lee Scallon.
Oh, is this the guy where the woman didn't marry him, so he built
I'm going to look up. Maybe I recognize a picture of it, but I don't know.
It's been on one of those Believe It or Not shows. Coral Castle, there it is. Oh, they got their own website. Here, do you want me to take you there? I'll take you there.
Oh, I've seen this, I think, on some...
Share screen. Share screen.
Yeah, I mean... I wouldn't go there. That's stupid.
Let's see. Add to stage. Full screen. Get rid of that. Coral Castle.
Yeah, it's not interesting.
He just dedicated his entire life to this. Visit. Welcome. No, I would like to go to the coast. New Surma Beach is better fishing.
Go this weekend.
It's, well, it hasn't cooled off yet to where I want to. Don't want that. Don't want that. There we go.
So you don't take super chat. You're not monetized, so people can't super chat to get somebody onto the panel.
No.
Like,
Never
here's
accepted a
$20. Get
super chat.
Mookie on the panel, kind of thing.
I don't know if Mookie would come on.
Well, I mean, or whoever, you know.
Right. Bart Simpson, find a woman that is free from disease and pleasant. It's got her head screwed on straight.
Yeah, well, you know, whatever.
Let's see. Mark Goldberg. Let's see. I just got to do a little. Here we go. Mark Goldberg recommends Oral Castle. You did enjoy that, but Mark enjoyed that. Oh, shit. I lost my screen. There we go. No, he's not taking over. I mean, he's a guest. I like to listen to the guest, and it takes the pressure off of me, and I can enjoy my brandy.
The show needs more panelists. Why don't you just sit back, enjoy your brandy, and bring on 3 or 4 other people? Bring on Tommy. Just bring on, you know, whoever. Darth Diggler, Tommy.
Tommy says maybe if wrenches were given, panel appearances would be
Mookie, and
more
Little
likely.
Dave. That would be a panel.
So if somebody has a wrench, they can let people on? Is that how it works?
No, it would have to be a super wrench or something.
See, the
Whatever
problem
it's
is if I
called.
put the link in,
Well, just because you put the link in doesn't mean you have to put the person on the show. They'll just be backstage.
if they show up at the door, it's kind of rude, isn't it?
Well, you can be rude. So let's say you put the link in the chat. Hold on. Let's say you put the link in the chat, and Jay Gray shows up backstage, and you're thinking, "Oh, I don't want to talk to Jay Gray." So
And that's
you just,
true. I don't.
So you
I
just
don't
get rid
think
of him.
that's rude.
Well, okay. Just trying to help out.
I'm amazed. Like this stream here, I put like 0 effort into it, and it ends up getting more views than I normally get. So it's like, geez, never figured it out.
You've got 13 people watching, so.
I'm busy. It's bingo night, says Mookie.
Ah, right. He's busy recording the show for the editing for subsequent usage. Yeah.
I don't think Mookie, is he supplying clips?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know anything
I don't
over
know either. I
there.
don't think so.
I don't know.
Did you listen to the Locks report tonight?
No, I haven't seen that. I was out most of the day. I came home, had lasagna, turned on the computer, and I saw you were doing a show. So I missed any of the...
Breaking news, fourth quarter, 9 minutes to play. Giants 34, Eagles 17. That's amazing. The NFL, it's they get their money, and it's like they're not trying. That's the reason college football is so popular.
When you were a little kid, junior high and all that, were you on the team sports?
No. I didn't even shave in high school. I was a slow, mature, and then when I left home, I started going down to the Deseret gym. I was just dribbling a basketball, and I just kind of self-taught my basketball, and I enjoyed it. I didn't know I had that ability.
So you played basketball?
Just, half court, and then I just jump, and I would jump, and I finally could, 6'3", I could stuff a basketball because I was just practice and rebound, and it was fun.
Were you good enough to use that as a scholarship for college?
I did go up and shoot around up at the college. No, up to college, but and they kept feeding the ball, and I would just put it, just shoot it, put it in, and it was great. And then I got a pickup game up there, and they had an NFL ex-NFL player playing basketball, and I didn't know that there was a health class up in the stands, and he dribbled over my head. And they all started laughing. It was pretty funny. No, I enjoyed it. It was just something to do. I mean, But I didn't know. It kind of built my confidence. And I met some of the kids because I worked at a utility company. I met them we had a college, not a college, but a city league team. I got on a city league team, and I met them on the basketball court, and they they were amazed that I could do it. I blocked shots and that kind of thing. That was fun.
Tommy's making some wisecracks. He says, "LOL. This is Dale Gribble and Bill Dowderive. I have no idea who those people are."
Well, Dale Gribble is some character, unsophisticated guy on one of these cartoon shows.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. You never know how people see
Well,
it.
Tommy, I won't say anything. Okay.
I'm out. Okay, well, thanks for stopping by,
That's it?
Mark.
Oh, Bill Dowderive was from King of the Hill. I get it.
Oh, King of the Hill, yeah.
I get it. Okay, well, if you're going to wrap it up, I'll...
Well, no, I said, no, this is Mark T. He said, I'm out.
Right.
That's what he said. No,
Tommy, hop on the panel.
Do you really
Illuminate
want
us
Tommy over here?
with your genius.
He goes over to the dark side. He's over there talking politics on the dark side.
Oh, he's correcting me. It's pronounced Dotreve. Gee whiz. I don't know how to pronounce a cartoon character, or I did it incorrectly. My God. Right. Isn't it around your bedtime now?
Oh, geez. I went to bed at
It's 11 o'clock at night there.
I went to bed at 5:30, woke up at 8:30, and it's like, because I was exhausted.
Right.
Oh, I like this one. Tommy, thank you for your attention to this matter. So you think we'll get some convictions, Pam Bondi? I didn't see any of her hearing thing. I don't.
Well, I think she should just imprison all these people without a trial. Just to scoop them all up and throw them in Gitmo.
Well, no, they got Comey. I mean, he's going to go get him.
Well, yeah, I mean, just scoop all these people up and
You got to indict them.
lock them up. No, you don't. Yeah.
And the military should put Milley on trial.
Correct. I agree. He's a traitor. There's never been more traitors available to be arrested in American history than there are now.
Will Mortimer be doing a show tonight? Asked GD.
I don't know.
We love Morty.
I might be watching Total Recall tonight. It was so highly recommended.
Kind of a bizarre show, but it was pretty good at the time. If I'm surfing, it's one of those movies I don't think I'd watch again.
Traitors. Not Trader Joe's, Traitors.
Mookie correcting.
Yes.
Has Mookie ever been on a panel with you? I mean, he's ever been on
He
your show?
stopped by in my chat sometimes, but he's never been on my panel.
I don't think he
I'm not aware
of
of him ever being on anybody's panel.
Yeah.
I mean, as a talking guest.
Ever been
He puts his avatar up, but yeah.
Tommy
That's
says
garbage.
that's
Watch the Battle of Algiers. I've seen that movie. I know the whole series.
Quattro lives.
I know that whole series, Tommy, inside and out. Ask me questions about it. The Why We Fight series. Yep. You think Tommy's favorite movie is something like Pee Wee Herman? Pee Wee Herman movies? I mean, yeah, like he opens up a glass of chocolate milk and he puts in Pee Wee Herman movies. I bet
He passed away, didn't he? Didn't they?
I don't. Yeah, I don't know his story. That's possible. Yeah.
You remember Shelley Berman, right?
Oh, sure.
He was Shelley. Where are you? This is. He was really great. They play this clip on YouTube all the time.
Oh,
Nobody goes on
Larry,
forever and ever and ever.
Yeah, right.
And I'm not going to go on.
And I wonder if that really happened to Larry David.
That was a great clip. That whole scene was total improv. Total improv. And Shelley Berman, since the 50s.
Really? Total
Yeah,
improv?
Shelley Berman from the 50s is a master at improv comedy.
Oh, yeah. He would do a
And
telephone skit.
Larry David said,
Go ahead.
we're just going to improv this. And he says, you're okay with that? And he goes, am I okay with this? Who do you think you're talking to? Let's do it. You know?
Really?
Yeah.
He later got dementia, but he was sharp in that.
Oh, and that clip, I think that's just about his career highlight, that episode.
I'll see it. I've seen it 100 times, and I just got to watch it.
Totally improv. Yeah.
Really? GD is confessing here. I have a high-pitched, squeaky voice, like I've said before. And if I did hop on, Mookie would be updating his voice bot real time. That is pretty scary when they can put your voice on things. And it's like, well, you said it. We got a recording. Well, no, that's not I hope a voice is like a fingerprint, where you can get experts say, no, that's not him. Like politics. Because some people go, well, you said it, I heard it. Uncle would have a field day. So the guy who played the Boy Scout, or he reminds me of a Boy Scout who comes in on that scene, his cousin or whatever. Did he ad-lib all of that?
That whole thing was ad-libbed.
Oh, the entire, wow. Yeah,
they just say, this is the scene, and just do it. I mean, this is the scene, we're going to do this. These are the points I want to hit on, and you're off.
Wow. It's just, I don't know. It comes on, I have to watch it.
Tommy, you want to do a show about the sorrow and the pity? We can do a show about that, but you need subtitles.
Breaking news, fourth quarter, 1 minute to play. The Eagles are losing to the Giants. For those that don't know, the Eagles won the Super Bowl, and they were going to supposedly repeat it, and they're falling apart.
So you're going to be buying any more watches, or that's on hold, or done?
Yeah, well, I got my final knife coming. That's going to be delivered next week.
What do you do with these knives?
I just collect them. I mean,
do you have a display wall, display rack?
I have them in the above the liquor cabinet. I have them a display. There's a display case. I have the golf balls under the glass, and then I have the knives there, and I got flashlights up there.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I had at one time, I had so many, and luckily I got them sold. It worked out because when I lost my job when they closed the building, what was that, 2016? I sold the motorcycle. I took the spa out of the backyard, and I had the hole filled in with cement, and it was like I was getting ready to leave. I didn't know I was leaving, but I was just getting the house squared away. A whole new life in Florida. We're down to 8 viewers, Morty.
Well, it's time to go.
No, hang around.
I'm talked out.
49 minutes.
Tommy doesn't want to come on the panel, so
I have Tommy's link. I have his. I think I got his email address. I'll send him a link.
Nah, if he wanted to come on, he would say it. And I'm all talked out anyway.
Oh, okay.
So
you want to look at I guess I should show this at some point.
I'm going to go and watch Total Recall.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you stopping by.
Well, yeah, sure. Yeah.
And you're welcome here. Doc's Report. And
Now,
You know,
if
next-
anybody
next
if
time-
anybody missed this show live, you can catch the replay with commentary clips on you know where.
I never. Well, all I can say is don't watch it.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, you're upset. You sure you do? You're
Oh, I
upset.
don't. I don't. People tell me about it. People send me a clip here and there.
Well, tell those people I don't want to hear about it. Don't send me the
or
clips,
I
don't
might
wanna hear
click
about
on it for a minute or two and check on the daily hate report. But I don't watch it. More than a minute or two, and that's
Okay.
the truth. Yeah. If that.
it. All right.
But it spreads over to the other channels. Because whatever goes on there, then this channel talks about it and shows clips of that show, and then another channel shows clips about what the other channel was showing of what the other channel was showing, and it just goes cross contaminates each other channel across
True.
the whatever. Anyway,
Next time I will shoot you an email if I decide, if you want me on your show. But I don't do panels though. See, that's the thing.
well, panels
If
would
I
be great.
hop on over there
You
and
get
then you
4 or
let
5
on-
people on your panel, it would be pretty lively.
It would knock me out. It would tire me.
Well, okay, whatever.
All right.
All right, I'm going to leave.
All right. Thank you for stopping by.
Bye, everybody. See you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mortimer of Morty's Diner. Now, Dirk sent me his winning ticket because I challenged him to send me his winning ticket, and apparently he did. So let's see. He took a photo of it. Let's see if I can get it to you. Let's see. Get rid of this. Stop screen. And we're going to present. Whoop. Hang on. Hang on. Image file. Okay. There is Dirk's winning his parlay ticket. Let's see. All transactions on the 4th. 7-team parlay. $1,823. He had Cincinnati. There's his bet Alabama, Virginia, Texas Tech, Maryland, TCU. Well, congratulations. Of course, they never tell you their losses, okay? Because I lived in Las Vegas and I worked with gamblers, and you only hear about the wins. And Philadelphia, the Eagles have lost to the New York Giants. Can you imagine that? Whoa. Breaking news, breaking news. 9 minutes ago, Xi Jinping had a stroke, just had a stroke. And this is only 11 days before the fourth plenum. Streamed 49 minutes ago. Reports are emerging from Beijing claiming that Xi Jinping may have suffered a sudden stroke earlier today. Right. The alleged incident has triggered emergency medical activity in the capital, with sources describing Xi's condition as serious. Meanwhile, Premier Ling Kwang has reportedly been ordered to cut short his visit to North Korea, a move widely seen as a key indicator of how grave the situation might be. He's gone. He's not going to survive. You know he's not going to survive.